Alrighty guys, should be 12 here with part 2 of my draft of Quad9s Cube. So we got one pack left, except for one card which I accidentally took earlier, which was Greater Gargadon. But oh well. So we're back, and we're going pretty aggressively in red right now. And got Lightning Bolt, Maelstrom Pulse, Jackal Pup. True Name Nemesis is always ridiculous. We might just hate draft that. Fire and Ice, Tooth and Nail, Temple Garden. I feel like we might be going mono red, maybe black white, splash as well. Got Lodestone Golem could be pretty nice for an aggro deck, just because you make their stuff cost more, and you have a bunch of cheap stuff to play. Null Rod is fun. So I think for the purpose of our deck right now, we're going to take the Lodestone Golem. And got Raphellos, Daze, Chromox, Create Justice, Lifebane Zombie. Okay, Sander Befreet, Nickel Bolas, Lava Claw Reaches, 8.5 Tails. Kodama's Reach and Animate Dead. If we want the more mana, we could go with the Chromox. Not seeing much else that's gonna do us much good, except maybe the Lava Claw Reaches. If we end up going black-red, that could be pretty good as well. Except that it enters tapped, and if we're doing an aggressive deck, could hurt, but it's a great creature as a land. And we got the Lifebane Zombie too. The Intimidate 3/1. I'm just going to go with the Lava Claw Reaches. And we've got Burning Tree Emissary, which is going to be pretty sweet if we were going green. I don't know if we are, but you don't necessarily have to be playing green either. Mesmeric Fiend. Mutilate. That would kill most of our stuff. Goblin Ruin Blaster. Could do some more land destruction as well. And it's a 2/1 haste. I think we'll go for that. Okay, so now we got Bloodstained Mire. If we are going black-red, that could get us the color that we need. Carnophage is good as well. And go for the Throat. And Figure of Destiny is also very good. So we got some nice aggro stuff in this one. I feel like we don't need this as much, but we might. Figure of Destiny, I feel like it's between Figure of Destiny and Carnophage. And we've already got quite a bit of stuff that hurts us, which we need to keep in mind. Although we are aggressive and we'll probably be hurting our opponents more, we're also getting hurt by things like the Sulfuric Vortex if we play it. I feel like we should go with the Figure of Destiny on this one, because it's a 2/2 anyway, turn 2 if you want it to be. Desperate Ritual, we got a Dreadbore for removal. Diregraph Ghoul is another good aggro card. Siege Gang Commander, also very good. Get a whole bunch of creatures out, and also able to do some direct damage. I feel like that might be our pick here. Got a Fauna Shaman as well, if we're looking at the other colors. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the Siege Gang Commander. See if it'll load. Oh, and I did it again. Okay, great. So I just accidentally took an Emiria Angel, which isn't too bad. I can't believe I've done that 3 times already. I got Chandra Pyromaster, which I actually don't remember all the abilities on. 1 damage to target player and 1 damage to up to 1 target creature. Can't block. That's actually not too bad. Exile top card of your library. You might play it this card this turn. I feel like that's going to be our pick so that we can get through with more and also ping them as well. Yeah, we're going with that. Thalia is definitely a great pick if we're going white for the aggro build, as well as Fire Drinker Satyr and a Gravecrawler, depending on how many zombies we have, but it's still a good card either way. And I think we're going to go with the Thalia on this one. Jackal Pup came back around. It's a great aggro card as well, and I'm not seeing anything else really in our colors unless we want to splash go both black and green as well, which we probably won't. So I think we're going to go with the Jackal Pup. Okay, Serendipity would be a great blue aggro card, but I'm pretty sure we're not going blue anymore. Tormod's Crypt, Metamorphose. I don't see us playing any of these in our deck, really. So what do I hate the most? I guess Bolas. Mutilate, Putrefy, Duskmantle Seer. Oh, we're going with the Burning Tree Emissary on this one. And we got our Carnophage back, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, we'll just go with that. Desperate Rituals in our colors, and it could get us some more creatures out. We'll go with it. Probably won't play it. And Number Swallower, which is in our colors. So now we're on to deck building, which I've got about 9 minutes to do. So let's just go through this. We'll probably end up going black-red. Actually, I should probably save lands for last. So that'll go back. Look at all our 1-drops. Probably do Lava Spike as well. Goblin Guide, Figure Destiny. Probably cut maybe one of them. Bitter Blossom's pretty sweet. Probably not going green if we can avoid it. Hellspark Elemental, Keldon Marauders, Searing Blaze, Thalia if we're going black, and I don't know about the Desperate Ritual right now. We might cut it, but I'll put it in. Definitely a Sylvic Vortex. Maybe an Aven Mind Sensor. Probably not, but we'll just put it in anyway. And let's see, enters tapped. This battlefield target opponent loses 2 life. That's pretty sweet. Ball Lightning. Haste, and you sacrifice it on a turn. Trample 6/1 though, yeah, we'll go with it. Obviously, Sword. Stagger Shock. If it'll load. Vindicate. For just ridiculous removal. And a Goblin Rune Blaster. And we got our Ravenous Baboons, not bad. Lodestone Golem. Myria Angel can't be too bad. Chandra. And I don't like Ember Swallower all that much unless we're going for a lot of land destruction stuff. Engineered Explosives, I don't honestly know if we're going to need to play because we've got a lot of cheap stuff we'll be getting in early. It may come in handy, I'll just throw it in for now, we might cut it. Elspeth, to get a whole bunch of soldiers out, I feel like could be pretty powerful. Through the Breach, I feel like the only thing we'd get out with that might be Elish Norn, though, but we'll see. Siege Gang Commander. We got Mind Twist. Not sure if we're going to play that, but we'll throw it in. Fire Blast, Earthquake, All Is Dust, Elish Norn, and Great Gargadon. Oh. Stop it with the accidental clicks. Okay. So we've got 37 cards, obviously we need to cut a lot. Vampire, Lacerator, and Carnophage. What's the power toughness here? 2/2 and a 2/2. So, if I'm right, Lacerator is strictly better, and we need to cut something from here anyway. I don't think we need a Desperate Ritual. And, let's see. We've got Burning Tree Emissary. Could help us get something like, yeah, any of these out, really, if we have the mana and we can get that out. I feel like that could be pretty good. Searing Blaze, we'll see how much direct damage we end up having. Keldon Marauders is good. And that. I feel like we might want to keep all those. Ruin Blaster is what? A 2/1. And you can destroy land, and it's haste. I think we might be going white right now. I'm not sure yet if we're going both white and black. Stagger Shock, 2 damage, Rebound, Sword we're keeping. Ball Lightning's pretty sweet. I feel like we should send the Aven Mind Sensor back, though. Draw some Messenger, just take him down early. The 3 black could be tough to pull off, especially if we're not running much black in our deck. We need to consider that. Sulfuric Vortex we're keeping. Ember Swallower we can make bigger, doesn't have haste, comes in as a 4/5 though, which is good. And we can destroy some of their lands with it. And we might cut the Ravenous Baboons. I feel like we're cutting the Emiria Angel. Explosives we should probably cut, even though I love it. Siege Gang Commander is pretty good. I feel like we're going to have to cut through the Breach, just because the only thing we'd get off of it is the Elesh Norn. And we've got Elspeth, which I think we should definitely keep. Mind Twist, I don't know if we should be dumping our mana into that, although it could slow them down. Fire Blast, Earthquake, All is Dust. So, I think we keep the Earthquake, get rid of the All is Dust. Yeah, I feel like that's the call there. Elesh Norn would be a great finisher. Gargadon, need to look more into 9/7 sacrifice stuff. I don't think we want to be doing that. Although it is a good aggro card, I feel like we're going to have to cut it because we got better stuff. Fire Blast, you can sacrifice 2 mountains instead and deal 4 damage. I feel like we have enough direct damage, and we might also be destroying some of our lands with the Ember Swallower. So I think we're going to cut that, and I think we're getting the Mind Twist. We're down to 27. We got 16 creatures, and Jackal Pup, okay. If we can get any of these in early, that's sweet. Unfortunately, Jackal Pup doesn't have haste, though. But we'd like to get as many of the low creatures as we can, but not too many, and I feel like Jackal Pup could hurt us in the late game. So I think we're going to cut it. And we've got quite a few non-creature permanents, but Bitter Blossom pumps out creatures. Sulfuric Vortex obviously hurts them. Hellspark Elemental can come through twice, and Marauders, when it enters or leaves, yeah, that's just awesome. Searing Blaze, we got Thalia. I feel like we're going to keep Thalia. Might cut the Burning Tree. I think we'll keep the Vindicate, just because we need the removal in case they get something we can't deal with. We've only got 2 minutes left, so I'm going to hurry this up a bit. And we've got something we need to cut still. I feel like we should choose between one of the Chandras. And the earlier the better, but this one can stick around longer and keep pinging them. I feel like, yeah, we're going to cut this one just because this one makes them not be able to block as well. And we got quite the low curve, which is good if we're going aggro. And 1 minute left, so that's great. One more cut. And we'll just call it at the Emissary just because I'm running out of time. And then throw in these 2 lands. We've got the Lava Claw Reaches and the Ghost Quarter. And then looking at our land situation, we're obviously mostly red. We've got 14 lands left. Probably 7, 3, and 4 I'd want to go with. And we have, what, 2, 3 black cards, although one's triple black, which is pretty rough. Maybe we should cut the Messenger. Actually, we'll cut the Messenger instead of the Burning Tree. We're okay with 24 non-land. And yeah, I'll just call it there with 7 mountains, 3 swamps, and 4 plains. I won't put them in since we're almost out of time. But thanks for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and keep watching for more magic videos.